Kombaru! Welcome to Fubaruba channel. As usual, I am your host, Baloo. Is everyone ready for more AI the Somnium Files? I certainly hope you are. Because if not, you came to the wrong place, because that's what we're doing. Yes, these places we've been. Hello, Eightfold. Okay. Jesus Christ. Hello. Look. MoMA is giving me a glare. Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her. Thought so. You and the Kumakuras were part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing. I'm not. Can I have like 5 to prepare? Nah. If you really need to see the 5 minutes you miss out on, the VOD will be there. Yep, whenever any wise-ass investor gave her trouble, we handled it. No! I'm sorry. How could you? I am a monster, aren't I? Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras. About Rohan Kumakura. I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year. Yeah, what's it to you? Nothing at all. I just wanted to talk about it. Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization and my blood brother. Hey, we know how that kind of stuff works. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. Got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. Want to know more? Hire a private eye. About Denju, do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before? I was looking after that guy since high school. Oh, weird. It was the usual stuff. Hello, Onyx. Welcome. Adam helped me with a lot of work. Now it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though. What work did he have you do? And the usual. The talent at its office was causing trouble or something. You ever get into any disputes with Denju doing this work? No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy. You have an alibi for yesterday and the day before. Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament, mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. Ask the hotel, they'll tell you. Date, I did some research. Hotel records of guests does list the Kumakura family. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma. Moma is giving me a glare. Okay, well, suppose it's time to talk to you then. Look. So Sejima, a member of Congress. See him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. What are you doing here? I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business. Strictly business? Congressman meeting with the Yakuza. How are you going to spin that? It's true, I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoings, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids. About Shoko. The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her. Introduced? We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello. Right, we didn't talk about anything. Didn't talk about anything? Like you just sat and drank and stared at each other and didn't say a word of anything to each other? Okay. Trying to give me the runaround. Indeed. President of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times at work. What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company? It was just some party hosting by some company or other. It's not unusual. Since with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull, so they have some young woman from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about. Just got drinks and I sat in silence. Clearly that's what they were doing. Speaking of, I don't think I've done this on a stream before, but I am hungry, so I ordered some food. So when it arrives, I am going to have to pause so that I can go answer the door and get the food. So, just warning everyone that that is a thing that will happen, is that I will be pausing, and then when I return, I will be taking momentary breaks to take a bite of my food. Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before? I went to work, then went home. So you have no alibi. No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them. I'm sure your bodyguards are definitely not the people who are not the kind of people who are so loyal to you that they would lie. Tell me they were. Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. Exactly. There's a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima. I agree, we can't trust that. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation. You're right. At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads. Should we go to Lemniscate? Yeah, let's go. Moma, Congressman Sejima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories. You serious? Let's go, Iba. Roger. Yeah. Lemniscate. What do you mean the Yakuza wouldn't just offer them up to be a jail? To be jailed? What do you mean people have self-preservation instincts? This is all really suspicious. What is it? Congressman Sejima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there. I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation. Alright. Wheel. The steering wheel. Dashboard. The dashboard. Glove box. Glove box. Passenger seat. Iva, look. A girl in the passenger seat. A girl in the passenger seat? Roar like a lion. Warn carefully. Scream like a little girl. Who are you? Impossible! How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny too. You utter idiot. It's me. Denju? Do I look like Denju? Mizuki? It's me! Boss? Tate, seriously. Then are you... Mom? You must have increased your dosage too much. Dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here looking like that? I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely. How are you doing this? I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left. You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission. You do realize I do that all the time, right? I was so related to Kumakuras about your appearance. So and Moma are suspicious. Go with that first, just get that out of the way. Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about? What do you mean? Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form. Actually, you also have a Minecraft form, but we don't know that yet. Oh, this. Yes, that. Why are you doing this now? I was bored last night, so... Huh? Thought you would like it. Why would I like it? Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference. You do that, change it. I will not. Why not? Because I won't. So I was looking at some of the concept art for the game, and when I saw one of the earlier designs for Aibo, specifically for her, like an older version of both her little mascot form and her humanoid form, the original design, the mascot form, it like the eye inside of it looked a lot more like an actual eyeball. So like it had like the vessels and nerve connectors coming out of the back of it, the way that they actually do, where like there's the ones along the edge of the eye, and then also additional ones coming out the back. And because of that, I realized that these pink strands in her hair are supposed to be a reference to those I don't know if they're nerve endings or if they're blood vessels, but it's whichever ones are along the edge of the eye that kind of look like they're holding them in place. Because in the original design, not only did she have like those on the actual eyeball of the mascot design, but the original version of her human design, the pink streaks in her hair were more prominent. They were placed more specifically in those areas where the connections happen. So it's supposed to make her the pink strands on her head are supposed to sort of make her human head look like an anthropomorphized eyeball. That's so cool, however, also gross. It did not look that gross, because it was still drawn in a kind of cartoony way, so it wasn't gross to look at. But I will say the design they ended up going with for the mascot design is a lot cuter, so I understand why they changed it. I'm going to have to get used to this look. I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut. Pretty drastic haircut. I was so related to the Kunkuras, so and Momar are suspicious. As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there's nothing currently linking them to the case. That's true, we have no established motives. The victims were displayed tied up on a horse hung from the ceiling. Their left eye taken out. We still don't know why. Is it possible that Shoko and Denju were disloyal to Congressman Sechiwa and the Kumakuras? They could have been killed and displayed as warning. That would fit the current evidence. Maybe. But it doesn't feel right. Are is so related to the Kamakuras. I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two. Let's see. However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. We haven't found out in this timeline either. Momo is just a loser who runs a we have not yet discovered how genuinely endearing Moma is. However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless? Please. Mr. Sejima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Sejima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. Sejima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Wow, we can never leave the conspiracy theories, huh? Yeah, that's just the game, I guess. I'm here! Hello, SBT. Welcome. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. Sejima family sold off its holdings. I'm queer, and why am I going to a straight wedding? Are you going to a straight wedding? I hope it goes well. 6 months later, the incident occurred. The explosion at the chemical plant. This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts? Timing is certainly suspicious. You sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened. There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sejima purchased all the land back for just 1 billion yen. He's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land. Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sejima family is no worse off. True, but I don't see the point of it. Not like he's got anything out of it. That would be true, but there is more to the story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed, we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters. Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akasaka from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear. What is it? We got a phone call earlier. I hope Aset is gonna make a special appearance as woman. From a prisoner at Fuchu Prison. Prisoner? We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this? In here, I'm known as 89. What is this call concerning? I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop the serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you. This has to be a prank. That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon before Denju was killed. In other words, you're saying he predicted the second crime. Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you. Good idea. Thanks, Detective. Good luck. You think there's anything to this? I don't know. Thank you, Windows. Oh wait, I don't think you would have heard that sound, would you have? Not with how I have the audio set up now. Oh, Tate. Wrong, you look like you have a lot on your mind. Yeah, I just found out online. Corpse at Bloom Park, that was Denji's ex-wife, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. Yeah, you are kind of a piece of shit, huh? But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mom. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry. Oh my god, yes! My favorite character. Look, the girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Yes, that's what I've decided to call her. Not to her face, of course. You're cute. You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol. Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I'm a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I turned 36 this year. You're kidding. You want to get some food sometime? Where is Iris? Choose your in-game persona. I'm the big tits. Not the girl with the big tits. You're just the big tits. Iris? You mean Aset? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio. If you need her right away, I can try contacting her. No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done. Do you want to get some food sometime? Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. I like that even Ota fucking changed his facial expression. Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like it. And I kinda like you. Oh, but there's one little thing you should know about. I'm a reptilian. Oh, okay. Is that going to be a problem? What's a reptilian? Reptilian, a humanoid alien. They're said to be shapeshifters that take on human form. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a problem. Too bad. Hey, girl with big tits. Excuse me? Shit, I said it to her face. Let's run away and never look back. The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. He did not call her the girl with big tits. Oh no, wait, he did. He called her Oppai-chan. So, he didn't call her what I thought he called her, which I thought he called her Oba-chan, which would be grandma. But he called her Oppai-chan, which is literally just tits-chan. Or boobs-chan. Which, you know, definitely a way to refer to someone. I feel like, I guess, like, translating that as the girl with big tits is reasonable, but there's something about, like, literally just being like, hey, boobs, how are you doing? That's the reception desk. Such a 90s anime gag. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a gag that's never really gone out of style. You see it a lot. I wish I was objective. See, that's how we know that you're a gay man. That's kind of a great way to push men away by saying you're like near 40. Company's logo. Lemniscate. But yeah, I thought he was calling her Oba-chan because she mentioned how old she was, and I was like, no, don't do that. Don't be insulting her because of her age. You like her big old titties, so potted plant. Date, look, a little stink bug. Yay, a stink bug. Aiba has the tendency to get excited about bugs. Potted plant. Oh, why do they do this to me? Every time. Oh, that's Dundoya. Who is that? At 56, I drink piss. I don't think that's true. Dundoya's video is playing. Date couldn't insult her for her age. The older she is, the closer to the skeleton. That's very true. A door. There's probably an office back there. High table. A high table. That's just a high stool. What about high school? Said stool. And that's more or less the same thing they said. A lot of different drinks are in the vending machine. Lots of magazines in that rack. Featured how to get rich with cryptocurrency. I'll definitely be taking that one. Uh-oh. Lots of magazines in that rack. I guess this game is more... Well, I was going to say this game is more recent than I thought, but then I remembered what I really mean to say is I get cryptocurrency cryptocurrency has been around longer than I thought. Like I forget how many years have actually passed, you know, since cryptocurrency became a thing. Monitor, nothing on it. A sofa. Slurp, one more bowl, please. That one, that would be a soba. Oh, speaking of soba, soba sounds really fucking good. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any soba places open right now, so I just ordered a pizza. There's a low table in front of the sofa. And not only did I order a pizza, I ordered one of the trashiest and stupidest pizzas. Window. A large window. I ordered the fucking pretzel crust pizza from what's it called? From Little Caesars. An abstract painting is on display. That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons. An incomprehensible abstract painting is on display. Baloo, be an alpha male, buy soba noodles, buy the soup, buy the ingredients yourself, swallow. I will not be doing that, thank you very much. It's Ota. Yeah. Where have you been? Nowhere, just doing my normal routine. I don't know your normal routine. Went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. And I ate some ramen at Juro's and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal. If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life. God, I wish that were me, though. That's the thing about Japan I'm the most jealous of. Just being able to go to a physical Dojin shop. Just be like, I want to buy the latest in, like, bizarre hardcore gay pornography. And then walk into the fucking Mandarake. Or the... What's the other shop called? I can't remember what the other, like, general Dojin places are, but, like, you can also buy a gay Dojin at, like, Big Gym. There's also, if you're in Tokyo area, there's this bar called Eagle Tokyo that also has, like, a shop on the upper floor where they sell Dojin and also some, like, not Dojin that are also made by gay manga artists. And just being able to not have to order them from a foreign country and have them shipped to you, just be able to walk in and buy them. I'm like, God, I wish that were me. I'm just being able to just go to a convenience store nearby and buy real good food. I know. Apparently America is going to be opening a Japanese-style 7-Eleven, and they might be, like, bringing Japanese-style 7-Elevens to America, but, like, I know that we're just gonna fuck it up. Like, I know that there's no way that we're actually going to have them be as good as they are in Japan. I will someday go to Japan and get them for you. It's okay. Not gonna lie, Blue, no shame. I shove in many me myself. I mean, it's not so much that I'm against making my own soba, I just have never done it before. I have a feeling that I will do a bad job if I try. Lol. But I should do it sometime. Oh, Mizuki. Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you. What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation? That's right, he doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Oh, hello, Bismuth! How are you? That would be so nice, but also the West does not have the sort of walking area. That is also true. It's like the great thing about it is that like I was able to just like go downstairs in the hotel I was in and then walk like literally in any direction, and in less than 5 minutes I would be at a convenience. Like it literally did not matter which direction I went. In less than 5 minutes I would be at a convenience. Well, you could just get the buckwheat noodles and the soup packs separately. That's what I do anyway. Yeah, I should do that, but then I also want to make sure that I get like some sort of vegetables to put in it, and also maybe a meat to put in it. Sopa's super easy since it's just like the sauce, isn't it? Good. Yay, I'm glad that you're doing good business. Same, I remember where we were staying too, there was an intersection. Only one of the 4 sections didn't have a combi. Yeah, I remember one time when we were asking for directions. It was very funny. We were specifically asking for directions to the Mandarake, which we did not realize was the Otome Road Mandarake, which if you don't know, Otome Road is named as such because it is an area where they have otaku shops, but not just any otaku shops. There are otaku shops that are specifically meant for like female otaku, for fujoshi. And we did not realize that at the time. We just knew that it was another Mandarake location and it was nearby, and we were trying to go there. We did not realize it was a Mandarake specifically for fujoshi and also gay men. They have like a little section in that Mandarake for gay men, but I don't think any of the other shops in that area are really carry stuff for gay men. I think most of it's just like women who are otaku. But we were asking for directions to it, and we saw these 2 girls. I say girls, but like they were women. But you know, it's the thing. They like dressing in like, I wouldn't say gothic Lolita, but you know, fashion that's like adjacent to that, you know. And we were just like, okay, yeah, we'll just ask these girls because like they seem like nerds. They're probably in this area because they were there. And when they were giving us directions to the place, the directions literally involved having to explain to us like, okay, you're gonna go until you see a Family Mart, and then you're gonna go in this direction until you see another Family Mart, and then you're gonna go this direction, and then you will find the Mandarake. I just thought it was very funny that like the directions involved us like the 2 points of, you know, the 2 points where we needed to pay attention and change which direction we were going were both Family Marts. And it did not take long for us to get there. There just happened to be that many Family Marts in that short of a distance of each other. I remember when we were staying there, okay, as a female myself, I am, you are, okay, sure. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her questioning earlier. You're sick, Date. Huh? What? Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene. What? What kind of novel are you writing, kid? About Renji's case. I don't know anything. I've only seen Adenju a couple of times. I don't think it was possible to be this bad at lying. Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature, and it just shows him on fire. That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. Can we not word it like that, Date, please? You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you? Huh? But wait, it's no big deal. You better start talking. Okay. About Denju's case. Last night I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket. Wow, this kid is interesting. By the way, is he still 34 or something? I have a feeling that did not change when we jumped timelines. I have a feeling he is still in his 20s, like in his mid-20s, despite having the voice of a fucking castrati and being even shorter than Moma, who is canonically short. I don't even know what that word means, but that sounded wrong. Thrall is kind of like... It can be used in a couple different ways, but it's usually a term meaning like, I'm the superior, you are my thrall. You know, it kind of has the connotations of like senpai kohai-ness, but thrall is a little bit ruder than kohai, I would say. You're going to explode when you play the sequel. I'm so scared to find out what that means. I still cannot handle the fact that Date has not questioned this kid on his age. Like, I cannot stand that Date has not been like, hey, so did you hit puberty at 22 years old or some shit? Like, I just do not understand how Date sees this character and is like, yes, that's definitely what someone who is 6 years away from being 30 years old looks like. That 100% makes sense to me. That is believable and reasonable and not at all questionable. It is insane to me. It's my pet name. Don't do that. Last night I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket and I saw Denju come out of the building. Was he alone? Someone was with him? Date is roommates with a deadlifting 13-year-old. Why would he care? I mean, look. Just because you get used to one person around you being a freak does not mean that when you meet another freak, another freak who's a freak in a different way. Like, he's not a powerlifting 13-year-old. I don't think he can lift at all. When he looks like this at the age of 24, I'm pretty sure he has multiple deficiencies. Someone was with him? A man? No. A woman? Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris? No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa. Got it, so Denju was with Iris. I like how we have to fucking call Iris by 3 different names. There's Iris, there's Tessa, and there's Aset. Okay, fine, there's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Denju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people. You need to stop putting her on a pedestal. Tessa is a savior to me. Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone. A savior? Iris, Tessa, Aset, or Tits? No, we don't call her Tits. That's the secretary. The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online and lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life. Oh, my food is here. I will be right back, everybody. BRB LOL. I'm back! See it or no, don't do that. Why do cats have to want to eat plastic? Why are you so broken like this, child? Blue, do a food fan cam. We need more mukbang. I will not be doing that. I don't feel comfortable using a cam because I don't want to accidentally risk showing my face. I like my privacy. I'm sorry. Okay. Lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It's the lowest point of my life. He's talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything. Yeah. No, just the food. You, who needs your face? Yeah, but like, there's always a risk, you know? Unless I'm gonna wear like a fucking mask while I'm doing it. I guess I could do that. Then by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. It made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. You know, people might make jokes about the fact that you wear some stupid fucking metal cat ears on your head that look like they're attached to headphones, but you're not wearing headphones. Just wearing some dumbass metal cat ears that are just there. Sure, you might act a little autistic and just start dancing spontaneously and start talking about QAnon-esque conspiracy theories. But it's fine. Who cares what other people think? Until they lock you up in a mental institution over what they think. Then you'll probably start caring what they think. Or if they kill you over what they think, you'll probably care what they think then too. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge Aset fan and got over my writer's block. But I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible. No celebrity who has ever given people a positive message has ever actually turned out to be a bad person. It's never happened. Neil Gaiman who? Literally never. Slow down, I didn't say Iris was a murderer. But both of these kids would do better to care what people think. They're too detached to reality. This 18-year-old has a secret trick to life. You would die to find out. Click here right now. There's no way she was the murderer. My evidence is I like her. Nicki Minaj. Oh my god. People are ridiculous. Now to shove some bread in my face. Barbie has done work. Honestly, where are those playsets? Like, we have like all these playsets of Barbie doing all of these positive things. When is Barbie gonna do crime? Now I'm hangry, even though I just ate. I'm sorry, dude. But do you suspect her? I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know. But do it for Iris. Have you seen that Nicki Minaj stuff, Baloo? I have not. I'm scared to find out what it is. What time did Renju and Iris leave the building? Around 6:15, I guess. Where did they go? I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off. She's getting involved with MAGA propaganda. Oh no! Nikki, no! Why? Good Lord. Like, I don't know. I've always felt like people who, I mean, I know they haven't been doing it for a while, but people used to make a big deal about her as like sort of a pop star feminist icon. So like, and like I always thought people were being kind of stupid to do that, just because like, you know, celebrities, you never actually know what they believe. You never really know if they're just saying and doing things because it's beneficial to their public image, you know. But I don't know. I still had more faith in her than this, you know, to like go straight up MAGA, but oh well. I guess can't be too surprised these days. I remember she sided with the anti-vaxxers because her uncle got an STD and blamed it on the vaccine. Oh, God. And what did you do? I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. Figured I would just go home. No sound, just... What happened? Hooray! Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me. Okay. Iris, I'm gonna ask you some questions. Please answer them honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you. The right to remain silent? Treating me like a criminal. Not exactly. Just looking for the truth. I would appreciate your cooperation. Look, Iris looks nervous. Understandable, of course, after suddenly being taken to a place like this. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right? Or you used to work at Sunfish Pocket. That's right. How long? A little over a year. Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment. Yeah, I guess. This 18-year-old is suspicious. About the surveillance cameras. About the surveillance cameras. You know where those tapes were stored? It's more this just turned 18-year-old is suspicious. What are you trying to say? Is Ota's story true? Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Denju came out of the Sunfish Pocket. Is that true? Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket ASAP. Around what time was that? 5 p.m. I think. I got ready, then I headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour late. An hour later? Okay, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there's a record of a call to Iris from Denju's phone. When did you, what were you doing with Denju? What were you doing with Denju? He asked me about a job. What kind of job? He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were going to be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. I turned him down. Why? Because I'm just an internet idol. Never done an MCing before. Especially with important people being there. What did you do after you turned him down? I left with Mr. Okiura. 6:15? Okay, this wedding sucks over at my place, lol. Are you genuinely at a wedding watching this video, watching this live stream? That must have been when Ota saw me. Yeah. You can't be serious. What are you doing? And after that, I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. Got home at 7 p.m. I mean, I've genuinely been in the club reading manga on my phone. See, that's different. That's different. If you're at a wedding watching some fat otaku live stream a fucking video game, like this game of all games, I feel like genuinely cat no. You especially do not get to have this human food. Do you realize how much cheese is on this pizza? You are a cat. I do not need the end result of that. Holy shit. I mean, I don't have anything better to do. You're at a wedding. Like, okay, for whose wedding is it? Because, like, if it's someone you don't actually care about, then, like, sure. Okay, I understand. But if you don't, then why are you at the wedding? I was home the rest of the night. My aunt. Are you close to your aunt? What do you think, Ivo? But like, Vietnamese weddings are different. Suppose that is true. I don't know how they're different, but I guess that would make sense. It's 80% waiting and eating. Okay, that's not actually all that different. That's very much like American weddings. Cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious. That's true. When did you find out Renju was killed? This morning on the news. And you were with Denshu last night? This bitch is using ChatGPT. You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this? Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know? You have an alibi for last night. What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night? I was at home the whole time. You're sure? Yes. I have a thermograph. There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature. She isn't lying? Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar. That kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change. Correct. Rendu's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it. There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Denju. You mean... And I asked your mother about your alibi. I'll ask again. You're sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday? Yes. I asked your mother about your alibi. You can, but there'd be no point. Why is that? Mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning. This morning? Yeah. Where was she? I don't know. You don't know? Come to think of it, Iris' mom has connections to Denju too. Hitomi did mention that yesterday. It's your mom. Iris, you stink. Okay, single mothers can only go 2 routes. Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now. Tragic or murderer tragic? However, we have nothing to link her to the case. But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night? Iris girl, don't throw your mom under the bus. I mean, she's not throwing her under the bus. Seems like from her perspective, she's just telling the truth that her mom was not home. If Hitomi told me she murdered all of them, I would simply not hear. Am I a suspect? It's not like that. It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday. But how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer. Why? I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man. Got a point. I mean, that does mean she's less likely to be the killer. That does not mean it is impossible for her to be the killer. A girl like her could have poisoned or shot him dead, but strangling? No, it's still possible. You see... Oh boy. Sedation. Hell yeah. Autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Denju's body. The drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Denju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death. Heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Denju's body. Denju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled. So Iris could have strangled him. Wait a minute! Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible. The rest of it? Like hanging up his body. How do you know that? What do you mean? All over the news. It's true. Denju weighs about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up. Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done. Ingenuity? Alright. Denju's weight, where Denju was murdered, Denju's autopsy reports, elevator record, lost oil drum. Oil drum! Wait, what? It's irrelevant to the question of how to lift Denju's body. Really? On the second floor, according to the record, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found. The elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds. In a way that even Iris could have pulled up Denju's body. This doesn't look connected. Denju's estimated time of death is yesterday around 8 p.m. This is bull because Mizuki is right there. So they can't just discard the possibility. That is also true. If the murder had an age gap, that would be incredibly problematic and illegal. They can't do that. Iris, you sound more suspicious than the Chinese candles I'm eating. Or the Chinese candies I'm eating. Her mom might be the Zodiac killer. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted claw. The criminal likely wrapped it around Denju's neck and pulled. Denju then suffocated. The precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Denju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope. It went like this. First, Denju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then, all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter. Think a teenage girl could have done that? Sure, it was hard. Kegs weigh 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible even for a teenage girl. Yes, it isn't impossible. After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter? 3 kegs weigh 165 pounds altogether. Denju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing. Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Denju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. Iris is the culprit. How did she move the body? The elevator! Hey! I know. I'm going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body. Unfortunately for her, she could have. How? Maybe. How did Iris move the corpse? Okay, I know, but am I not supposed to add 2 things to this thing? How do I add 2 things? Why are you not letting me add 2 things? Oh, okay. No, okay. Oh, because his watch was in the oil drum, so she transported him in the oil drum and his watch fell off in the oil drum. Okay, I get it. You know what this is? It's Denju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an oil drum at Sunfish Pocket. Hey Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol? What are you trying to say? I'm saying it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it. So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum? Which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it. I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible. Didn't do it. You don't even have any witnesses.
街中でゴロゴロとドラム缶を転がしてる人がいたら、いろんな人に見られてるはず
If I
です。
were rolling an oil drum, if I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
ビルの入り口まで車で運んでくればいい。
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
私、免許なんて持って
I don't have a license.
免許なんかなくても。
Doesn't mean you can't drive.
競技 AI だってできる。
Even an AI can drive nowadays.
バカにしてるのか。
Are you mocking me?
突然入ってくるな。
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
お前が私をグロ
You
ーブ
insulted me.
いいから黙っ
Just
て
be
てくれ
quiet.。
誰と話してるんですか？
Who are you talking to? I don't have a license. Yeah, she wouldn't be able to do that. That's illegal. You can't do illegal things. Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
いきなり
Where's this coming from?
もう少し太るか痩せ
Only weighed more or less.
余計なお世話ですよ。
That is none of your business.
イリス。
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case.
もしも死体の運搬にあのドラ
If
ム
the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
なんでそんなこと。
Why do you say that? Need another clue. Elevator record. And there we go.
イリス。散歩家はビルの何階に
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
2階です。
On the second floor?
そうだな。
That's right.
そこでエレベータ
I
ー
checked the elevator records.
調べてみた。昨日の午後6時半から
Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second
エレ
floor
ベーターが
once.
2階に止まったのは一度だけしかない。午後8時55分。
At 8:55.
その時乗っていたものの総重量は140キロだと分かった。
We discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds.
沖浦の体重は72キロ。
Renju weighed 160.
ドラム缶の重さは20。
Oil drum weighs 44.
合わせて92。
Together, that's about 205.
これを140から引くとどうなる？
Subtracting that from 310,
あらあら、これは困ったことになったわね。
this doesn't look good.
そんな
Why are you...
もちろん。だからといって
Now, this obviously doesn't prove that you're the
ことに
murderer.
はならない。世の中には48キロの人間なんて大勢いるし、
A lot of people weigh 105 pounds.
誰かが48キロの物体をエレベーターに乗せ、自分は階段で2階まで上がったのかもしれん。
Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, limped it up, and taken the stairs
偽装工作のためにな。
to throw us off the trail.
だが、
However,
だって止まれ。イリスの様子が変だ。
stop. Iris is acting strange.
動くな
Don't turn around. Why not?
いいからそのまま壁の方を見て
Stay
る
put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
この部屋には3台のカメラがある。
There's several cameras in this room.
天井の隅に設置された2台の監視
Two surveillance cameras installed in the corners of the ceiling, and one camera on the tripod.
それぞれの映像をハッ
I
クして
hacked each to gain access to their recordings.
とにかく見てくれ。
Look at this.
こいつ、なんかもぞもぞと動いて
He's fidgeting around.
も
Is she doing something under the desk?
ああ、そう見えるだろ
That's what it looks like.
う。だが問い詰める前に確証をつかむんだ。
But we need to confirm something before we confront her.
机の下で何をしてるのか。
We need to know that she is in fact doing something under the desk. Without turning around?
そうだ。
Yes. How would I do that? Can't tell from this angle. But what about from this angle? Shit. Ota saved me. They're accusing me of a lot of stuff. They're gonna think I did it. It's okay, Tessa. Calm down. I'm here for. Okay, never
一
mind.
体どういうつもりだ
Iris, what are you thinking?
あのことって何なんだ
What is that thing?
おい、答えるんだ
Hey, answer me, Iris.
伊達君彼女は間違い
She's
な
definitely
く
hiding
何かを
something,
隠してる
Date.
わシンクして
Sync with her. Oh boy, here we go. Iris is okay, never mind. The medication is working perfectly.
どう伊達君
How about you? How about it, Date? Think you can do it? Not a problem. Get it started.
制限時間は
Time limit is 6 minutes.
だからそれまでに
So before time's up, I know.
それじゃ行きますよ
And let's begin. Oda is so dumb, I love him. Dude isn't even in the same room and somehow he's exposing secrets. What is this place?
随分と寂れた場所だが
Looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
さあな
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
こうしてソムニウム世界として現れているんだ
イリスのやつ何を隠してるんだ
Iris, what are you hiding? Bro is an incredibly pathetic simp, while Moma is at least an endearingly pathetic simp.
ソムニウムスキャン開始
Omnium scan activate. Mental lock 1. Mental lock 2. Mental lock 3. Mental lock 4. Discover Iris's secrets. Sinking in the vein. A mysterious room, video, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. May being a keyword here. Ah, this is one of those ones with a branching path.
ブラウン管のテレビだ
CRT. What did she call it? Oh no. Is that supposed to be her mom? Kinda looks like her mom.
これは一体何の映像なんだ
This is video. Difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer. What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding? We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now. Oh no, Iris is into live leaks. I hope Iris is evil. I really hope so. Okay. I dig this track. I like this song. Torso with a head?
頭部があるものは普通トルソーとは言わないぞ。
You hope? Like more than she already is? We'll call it torso? What would you call it? Nothing special happened.
筋力が足りないからだ。
You don't have the muscle mass. You need to do some training. What would be the point of that? Do not have muscles.
違いまする。
I just said. I cannot wait for the day I have enough muscle to punch you in the face. It will be splendid. My consciousness is being affected. While I was unconscious, the room changed. Tired of this, but we have no choice but to investigate. Strangled the body. An old TV. The video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. Appears to be the second victim. What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case. The first Cyclops case? Unknown. I do not have enough information. Guess that means we have to investigate more. Oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added. Let's go.
残り4分を切ったわ。
全身が映る大きさ。
Full body mirror.
おい、お前会話はできるか？
Can you talk?
おい、お前会話はできるか？真似すん
What?
な。
Don't copy me.
真似すんな。この変態、伊達の変態。
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
この変態、伊達の変態。
なんで俺が変態呼ばわりされなきゃならんのだ。
Why do I have to get called a pervert?
しかもダブルで。
And twice. Okay, so that wasn't it.
全身が
Hmm.
私の前にトルソーが
Torso in the reflection.
トルソー？相棒ではなくて？
俺に何か意味があるの
Is
か
there any meaning to this?
何もないということ。
Can't say, but what is going on? Okay, well, that was pointless.
全身が
Uh,
この鏡割って
you
もいい？
sure I can break this mirror?
お前ごときの力では割れない。
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
ならなんでやらせるんだ変
Why
態。
did you ask me to, pervert?
変態じゃない。早く殴れ。
Punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
ほら見ろ。割れないじゃない。
See? It won't break.
何がしたいんだお前は。
What was the point of that?
3分を切ったわよ、伊達君。
ただの棚だ。
Hmm.
確
Shit.
かにこの棚だけ出っ張ってるのも気にはなるしな。
Not what I meant to do. I meant to use the one thing first. I mean, go ahead and push it anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, what happened?
鉄球だな。棚の上
Metal
に。
ball must have fallen off the shelf.
なんでそんな不安定なも
Why
の
would anyone put that there? Iron ball.
鉄球だ。
Iron ball. It looks quite heavy. Balance on.
私はこう見えてバランス感覚。
In this form, I have impeccable balance.
この頭の触覚
Due
一
to
つ
the antenna on my head.
取っているからな。
それ髪の毛じゃなかったのか。
Hot hair?
そう思うとなんか
That's
キモい。
kind of creepy.
そんなに私の触覚がお前の体をまさぐる AR 映像が見たいのか？
Oh, would you like to see an augmented reality in which my antenna rubs all over you?
まあ、なんて素敵な
Wow, what lovely antenna you have. So cute.
鉄球だ。 そりゃ
Yeah.
平気か？
You okay?
相棒さん。
Cybo?
大丈夫？
これくらいなんともないぞ。常識的に思考しろ。
There's nothing, Date. Be logical. We must continue with the investigation. But it hurts.
思いっきり行くから。
Shouldn't have kicked it so hard.
鉄球だ。
残り2分もないわ。伊達君、急ぎなさい。
どこに投げればいい？
Where should I throw it?
あの辺に向かって投げてくれ。
Throw it that way.
了解した。
Understood.
意外と軽いぞ。
It is unexpectedly light. Except it hurt real bad when you kicked it.
よし。
Alright. Yeah!
急
I feel
に
like that ball hit me in the head.
俺まで食らった気分だ。
Aiba-san sounds so cute.
今度はテレビと
Now a TV and an old book have appeared.
次で最後にしてほしい。
Hope this is the last time. Okay. Old book? Where's the old book? Worn out reference book.
この厚さ、何かの
It is a thick book.
保存状態が悪いな。
Has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
何の図鑑かわからないが。
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
おそらくこれは
It is probably a book on
昆虫の図鑑だ。
insects. It's a book on insects.
興奮するんじゃない。お前が虫好きなのは知ってる。
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs.
ね、その昆虫の図鑑。
Does this book belong to Iris?
ボロボロになるまで読むほど虫が好きそうには見えないが。
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read a book so often that it wears out.
とはいえ、俺たちもそこまでイリスのことを知ってるわけじゃないしな。
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
何も断定できないという。
True, we cannot conclude anything. Seriously, that was it?
図鑑だ。 それ、飛んでけ
Fly away now!
消えた。
Disappeared.
あまり深い意味のある。
Maybe it wasn't that special.
年代物のテレビだ。
An old-fashioned TV.
今度は第一サイクロ事件。
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
イリス、どうしてこんなことを。
Does Iris know that?
ネットやテレビで見知っただけ。
Possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
殺しの状況まで再現してるんだぞ。
Even pre-produced the circumstances of the
だけで
killer?
説明つくのか？
Would her imagination explain that?
だって、確たる証拠は
No
まだ得ら
direct
れない。
evidence for now.
今は
We
時
must
間の経
continue
に調べてみ
investigating.
ろ。
そうだな。
Right.
あと1分よ。急いで。
ただのロッカーだ。
try opening it.
相棒。
大丈夫だ。
Alright, more importantly. Oh, fucking Rube Goldberg ass motherfucker, what are you doing? Okay. My God. Ooh, Rube Goldberg ass murder. Oh my God, it just keeps going. It is. Hooray! What a strange dream. Gumai?
何だったんだあ
What
のソ
happened
ム
in
ニ
that Somnium?
私たちもモニターで見てたわ。
We saw it too.
殺された4人の女性は間違いなく第一サイクロ事件の犠牲者です。
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
つまりあれは
That means
6年前に起こった連続殺人の公
murders that occurred 6 years ago.
その時の記憶の断片が
These memory fragments that coalesce in that Somnium?
そんなバカな
No.
それじゃあ彼女たちを殺したのは
That means the person who killed them was... Well... Savior. Otis said that Tessa is his savior. Maybe some people react to this line by thinking, what? Isn't that a little extreme? Iris hasn't saved the world or anything, and she's not a Samaritan. But to people who are in trouble, people who are in a bad place in life, someone like Iris can be a savior, and that's what matters. Lodge. Yay! So we are the 18-year-old. The 18-year-old was within all of us all along. To glue in French, an art form that involves combining various materials such as printed paper, cloth, wires, wood pieces, sand, leaves, etc. Pewter describes dreams as a collage of memories. This sort of reminds me of Mormon bubbles. Tell someone you love to image search it. Mormon bubbles. I'm scared to look that up and find out what it is. Judol. Kind of ramen. The broth is heavy with pork fat, then piled high with thick cut noodles, cabbage, meat, and whatever else the customer desires. Ota eats judo ramen at Judol's. Iris A. Nice. Ah. So that's what he looks like without the actual coat on. I cannot get over how much better I like the outfit without the actual cat ears on the fake cat ears. Still triggered by the fact that they're not actually headphones, but I guess I'll live. Lodge is French. I guess it is. I didn't know that either, but it also doesn't really surprise me. Anyway. That's it for today's stream. Mormon Bowls is another form of SFW Sasuke. What is safe for work Sasuke again? I forget. Isn't that a Tumblr thing? That was a thing from Tumblr, wasn't it? It was, yeah. Anyway. The tall image of Sasuke to push text up. Oh, right. Sufferer is still at this baseball game. I mean, what the... Anyway. I hope you all had fun. That's it for today's stream. I'll see you all later. Bye, everybody. Bye.